we're going to make a victory braid out of lily grass. You can start this up high on the lily grass, however, it's not as pretty. So when you make this, make sure that you know you're only going to get about 7 to 8 inches of a really nice braid. And so keep that in mind as you create it, because you're going to want to use that accordingly because it's going to be short. So to begin this braid, most of the time you take your lily grass and you bind it together at the top. Well, for this braid, you're actually going to use a piece of anchor tape and tape it because we have to crisscross it. So there is my 2 lily grass. I want them to run parallel to each other. And then I'm going to take my other 2 pieces, and one of them is going to go under and over, and the next one will go over and under. So you want to create a nice diamond right there in the center. Then take your piece of anchor tape, because we want this diamond to be pretty flat and stand still. So I'm going to take my piece of anchor tape and I'm going to tape it down. Now I leave a little bit of extra anchor tape on this edge because once I get it started, I actually wrap this around the back side and pick it up and braid this in the air versus flat on the table. But let's go ahead and get it started. So to begin, you take your piece of lily grass that's on the outside, that's on the top. So this one is on the outside, but it's under. The one on the left is on top. So it's going to go underneath the X, and this folds. Make sure you fold it. And then it goes, again, it's going to fold, but it goes around the one on the outside and then over. And like I said, we're starting up here in this section of the lily grass, and so it's going to be a little more loose of a braid, but when we get further down, it will definitely look a lot nicer and tighter of a braid. So now we go to the opposite side. Again, this one is on top, so it has something to wrap around. It goes under the X and all the way across at a 90-degree angle. And then it's going to go under and around and over. And you just keep continuing this motion, but you always want to keep 2 pieces of lily grass that are running parallel to each other on each side. So again, I'm starting on the opposite side that it's on top, the piece of lily grass that's on top. And this is going to go under the X. And around and then over. So I'm just going to keep continuing this process. But I'm going to lift it up, fold my tape around so I can make sure and keep all my pieces straight. Get my lily grass back to where he's supposed to go. And I'm just going to keep continuing this braid. So again, it goes under the X. And then he wraps around the one on the outside. And then back over the one that was running parallel to it. Now that I go to this side, it goes under the X, so here's the X, and then he wraps around this piece on this side, Alright, now my lilygrass is starting to loosen up. So it's going to, my lilygrass is becoming more pliable. And so the braid is going to get tighter as you go.